When the pandemic broke out, I put on hold plans to publish my first book, 101 Ways to Cook a Bat, and I started working on a vaccine to stop the virus. After a litany of failed attempts, I almost gave up. But then, in my darkest hour, I did give up because I don't know anything about it. So what is a vaccine? How does it work? Do I have to get a needle? Oh! I told you I hate needles. So these are the questions I'll be seeking to answer. I sat down with Professor Heidi Drummer from the Burnett Institute and I unleashed my ferocious curiosity upon her. So how does a vaccine work?
So a vaccine works by delivering a part of the virus into our bodies that we then generate an immune response to.
So do vaccines have any side effects? Because I've heard that they can cause altruism, and if they make you more generous, where's the problem?
I think you might mean autism.
So vaccines do cause autism?
No, they don't cause autism. COVID-19 vaccines have been proven to be safe.
So, would you take the vaccine yourself today?
Absolutely.
So will you be taking the vaccine yourself today?
Unfortunately not.
So you won't be taking the vaccine today?
Well, we have to wait until the vaccines are available in Australia, which will hopefully
Interesting, you're
happen at the end of
backpedaling
February
now.
and March.
Clearly a line of inquiry that throws up more answers than questions. The Australian government announced plans to roll out both the Pfizer vaccine and the AstraZeneca vaccine, but which one is better? After engaging in rigorous online research for well over several minutes, I discovered that in medical terms, the two vaccines have very different efficacy. The latest research has shown the Pfizer vaccine works with around 95% efficacy, which means 95% of people didn't develop symptoms, whilst the AstraZeneca vaccine has been shown to have 70% efficacy.
Hey, Frank, isn't there another one?
What's that? So apparently they're also using the Novavax one, which apparently it's got I assume, an efficacy between 0 and 100%. We don't know. I don't know. You can't just tell me. So which one of these three vaccines is better?
Yeah, so we've signed up for a few different vaccines that are all different in the way they work and also in some of the logistics around rolling out those vaccines. The Pfizer vaccine requires a -70-degree cold chain, which makes the logistics of rolling out that vaccine more complicated. The AstraZeneca vaccine, that has a more regular storage requirement and so will be much easier to roll out.
If you're confused, you're not alone. The vast majority of people understand less about this than the average person. So different vaccines have different specificity levels, but the vaccine won't work at all if no one takes it. And some people are hesitant given how quickly it was approved. We were told the vaccine would take a minimum 18 months to be ready, but it was ready in 11 months. That seems to suggest it was as rushed as the statement I just made. So what do you think? Was it indeed rushed?
I don't think it's been rushed. I think it's a result of a huge investment in money into vaccine development. There's also been a number of technologies that were able to quickly pivot their design of their vaccines into SARS coronavirus 2. But in all of that, all of the usual safety protocols have been applied to the clinical trials, so they are safe.
So, there you have it. When it comes to the COVID vaccines, we know there's nothing to fear. There will, of course, be perfectly understandable, phobic and irrational responses, but with rigorous logical analysis, we can successfully... sorry about that. I'm fine. Can we go again?